Hey everyone, it's Robert over at Bloomington Acura Subaru. Today we are inside the all-new 2022 Acura RDX Advance with A-Spec, and I'm going to give you a walk around on everything inside this car. So because we're in the show floor, I'm not going to turn the engine on, but if you were to do it, you would put your foot on the brake and click the start button. If you just want to go to accessory mode, you're just going to click it once and twice. You can see everything on here. Now, I'm going to go and put my seatbelt on just so we don't have to look at the seatbelt warning light up here. You can see it turns green now, which is kind of cool. Now, going through the car, I'm going to start from the left and we'll work our way over to the right. So first of all, you do have your memory seat position buttons right here, 1, 2, and set. In order to set your seat, you're just going to get it to where you want it, click set, and then click 1 or 2. You'll see the green light flashing. Down below, I apologize for the light. It's a little tough because it's at night today. But on the side, you do have your adjusters for your mirrors. The button right here is for the power folding. Your D-pad to adjust how your mirrors are. Lock, unlock, window switch, or window lock, and then your 4 auto up and down window switches. Now on the side here, you have your heads-up display, so you can tilt it up and down. This is on the Advance and the Advance A-Spec. You also have your heads-up display brightness, increase and decrease. Parking sensors, so right now it's turned on. If I click that, it is now turned off. This is your quick function to your safety features, traction control, windshield wiper de-icer, brake hold, which is what it sounds like. If you have any questions on that, let me know in the comments. I can make a video specifically for that. And your parking brake down here. Now, steering wheel is pretty much unchanged from the previous 2021. This is just a slight facelift model. So on the left side, you've got your power button for your music, your radio. You've got your volume up and down. Voice command, click it once to go through the Acura system. Push and hold to go through your phone, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, stuff like that. You have a back button and an apps button. So if you can see, this may not show too well. Oh, let's see if we can find it there. So you got, oh. I don't know if you guys can see, it's a little blown out here. It says 0 miles per hour. Let me see if I can tilt this down a little bit. Oops. 1 second. Ooh, come on. Sorry about that. So where it says 0 miles per hour right there. So if I click the apps button on the steering wheel, it opens up a menu, which then we can scroll through, select driving view, apps, another way to get to just some other functions from the main control touchpad without having to use it. I'm just going to push the back button here to get out of there. Now, this dial allows you to answer phone calls, change radio stations, a whole bunch of different things you can do from here. And then you've got your heated steering wheel, which is on the Advance and the Advance A-Spec. It is an accessory from Acura, so if you would like to have a heated steering without paying the price tag for the higher trim level, you can actually add a heated steering wheel. Now this one here is a flat bottom D-shaped wheel. You can find this on the A-Spec and Advance A-Spec. On the right side, you have your main cruise control buttons. So if we take a look here, if you're going to push this top right one, I watch the screen, you can see it turns on right there. So that is this button right there. Set your cruise by going down, and then once it's set, you can increase or decrease your speed. You have your following distance for adaptive cruise control and your lane assist. If I click these buttons, the bottom left one is your lane assist, and the bottom middle button is for the adaptive cruise control. If you guys would like an in-depth video on how these work, like I said, comment down below. Let me know, I'd be happy to make one for you. Turn those off. And then this screen, or this dial, allows you to scroll through your middle screen here. So we can see trip computer, brand new. You finally have a digital speedometer, which is fantastic. Turn-by-turn direction, maintenance, tire pressure, whole bunch of different screens. The seatbelt screen is brand new as well. Very, very useful gauge. Now, behind the wheel, we do have the paddle shifters, so you can go up a gear or go down a gear. This is a 10-speed true automatic transmission. Let's see if I can show it. You do have, oh, that's terrible. You do have your automatic headlights, so we can leave these in auto. And then if you have an A-Spec, Advance, or Advance A-Spec, you do get your fog lights as well. And then on the right side, your standard Acura for your wipers, windshield, and back wiper as well. Now on the middle, we have our true touchpad. This is how we're going to control our main screen up here. A lot of people have a lot of questions on how this works. It is going to be a lot simpler than you think. So let me give you a brief run through on it. So you can see we have the left side and the right side. So up top here, we have the left side and the right side. On the right side, imagine you're scrolling through an article on your phone. You're just gonna swipe up or swipe down, either way. And when you swipe, you'll see it'll go from Sirius XM, a small version of the navigation, and our clock. So you can just scroll through just like that. Now on the left side, it's a 1-to-1 ratio, meaning if I put my finger on the bottom right, it highlights the bottom right. If I move my finger to the top left, it highlights the top left. Now I'm just resting my finger on the pad. I can just slide it around wherever I want on the pad. I could swipe over, I could swipe back. So if I rest my finger, move it around the pad, swipe over, swipe back. Very simple to actually make your selection once you have something highlighted. Watch my finger here. Once it's highlighted, you're just going to click and release. A lot of people, what they do is they lift their finger when they click, or they push and hold. If you push and hold, you're going to get this screen here. And this allows you to move the apps to a different position on the screen, just like you can do on your phone. If that ever happens, you can just click the home button right here. You've got the back button, and you also have another way to, instead of swiping up or down, you can click this top right button here. That opens up the menu, and you can just select it straight from there. Now, gear selector, it is just a push button gear selector. Foot on the brake, click D for drive, click N for neutral. For reverse, you're actually going to click this down, and then for park, just click P for park. You've got your dynamic mode. So you now have a snow, comfort, normal, and sport. They did get rid of sport plus mode, and all I'm doing is I'm just turning clockwise or counterclockwise. Now, brand new to the 22 RDX, you do have ambient lighting. So you can see we have this really neat ambient lighting. It's in the footwells, along the dash. If I go to normal, it's white. If I go to comfort, you can see it's all blue, even inside the door cups there. I'm going to have a separate video showing how to actually adjust the lighting for your accent lights. Now, I'm not going to go too in depth on each one of these icons here. I'm going to make a separate video for that. So like I said, let me know in the comments if you want to see one, and don't forget to like that video when it comes out. Now, heating and cooling controls, it's all very easy. You have physical buttons, so heated seats, cooled seats, temperature controls, defrosters, fan speed, all fairly standard, fairly simple there. Moving up, you have your 3 garage door buttons, and then your button to auto dim the rear view mirror. And then up top, you've got your light switches right there. You've got your Acura Link and assist buttons there. This one is for the sunroof. This is for the actual sunshade. You're just going to click it back towards the car to open, and click it forward towards the front of the car to close. And then right here, it says on, door, and off. If we leave it at door, that just means that when I open the doors, the lights will turn on. I could turn them all on right now. We're going to leave it on off since this is the show floor car. Down in the center console, you do have a little cover right here. We have a USB port. If we lift this up, you can see smaller storage area. And then if you guys see this handle right here, if I grab this handle, I can slide it forward. So if you're a little bit shorter, you'll still be able to use the armrest. Alrighty. And then also brand new to the car is your wireless phone charger. That is right here. Let me see if I can adjust this lighting a little bit so it's not so dark. Hold on. Might be the brightest I can get, you guys. I'm sorry. So with the wireless phone charger, you can see there's a little light right here. So when you place your phone on there, when it turns orange, that means it's charging. Green means the pad is on. If you want to turn it off, there's a little power button. So if we just push and hold the power button, we can see the light is turned off. And so far from me playing around with it, it does work very well. There's these two rails here that kind of hold your phone in place so it's not going to go sliding around. And then you do have another 12-volt port on the left and a USB-C port on the right. So you do have USB-C in the car now. So guys, that's going to conclude today's video. If you have any questions, if you'd like to see any specific options on the car, just let me know down in the comments below. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe if you found today's video useful. Thanks so much.